Hey guys, let me see if that mic is working fine. Um, anyway, I'm having some issues with my iPhone. I have an iPhone 15. Um, this is it. I took it to CES, but when I took it to CES, I realized there's a problem with it. I had problem recording video to it, and I had problems with sending video to it through a USB-C. But I did use it on USB-C. I did, and I then lost the footage on that USB-C. It was on a USB-C MVE drive that I went to the CES, and it was during the um, people who were creating different things, cloud funding and all that type of stuff, and some of the Europeans and other things. I lost it in that room. Anyway, it kind of sucked, but I had a problem with my phone the whole entire trip was because I didn't have storage. Um, I tried resetting it and had other issues, but my storage was the issue. I did have storage on the phone. I would record directly to YouTube sometimes, but still had problems with storage. I did go and use a friend of mine sent me a phone to review for my channel with from free from it's on my YouTube um, and the phone he gave me I used it had a pixel camera and also had a regular camera. Um, It had two different cameras. I installed the Pixel on it. It was off of the free App Store. It wasn't through the Apple through the Play Store. It was for a Graphene OS port of this on a Pixel phone. It was on a Pixel phone, so it should be able to use a camera app for a Pixel phone being on a Pixel phone. It was a refurbished phone. The guy gave it to me free. He was a friend of mine. He used to play games with me. We used to play Quake 3 a lot. He introduced me to the LAN party scene at the time. I enjoyed playing games and hanging out at LAN parties when I was younger. This is when I was like 20 years old, I guess. I used to go this one thing. The funniest thing was we used to sometimes play at this place called CPU, and the guy who owned it was the guy who owned it. Used to let people play. He'd even let them play on stuff just so he could sell them the product or service of the computer. Um, and me and three guys met up there one day, and then their guy showed up. This guy named Sammy. He's now deceased. And their guy named Michael, and their guy named Michael, and we all went out to eat at Pizza Hut. We all shared costs and ate pizza. It was great pizza. But waitress came up and said, "What's your name?" And one guy said Michael, and then she asked the next guy, and he said I said, "My name is Michael." And then the next one she asked, and she said, "So I guess your name's Michael too." Well, she said, that guy said, "No, my name's Sammy." And he was a guy from a different country, but he was a tech guy, and he was a family friend too. I think he might have committed suicide, but I don't know exactly the story of his life. But then there's then the last guy was named Michael also. Anyway, that was good old days of the. Anyway, here let me show you the picture of this phone. I have to turn my display capture on. Sorry about it, it's not turned on. There it is. This is on uh, the Reddit post. I posted something very similar back when I was going through CES. I did post something about the same issue. My issue was that for some odd reason I have a 128 gig phone, and system data was 54 gigabytes. And my iOS was 18, and I didn't have any record speed. I couldn't record any videos, couldn't do anything else. My name on this is Spaceman Kelly. This is the iPhone 15 group. On the iPhone Reddit. one issue with his phone was he killed Reddit completely. My friend did, but and he's trying to do other things with his phones, and he's making custom. He wanted to make it where I can show you a video of his stuff in a minute or two, but he wanted to make it where it's porn free. Didn't have any way of getting porn, but sometimes you go to Reddit for technical support, and this is why I'm at Reddit today. It's for technical support. This is an issue, system storage support, iPhone 15. I had a weird issue with system storage where it's taking up half of my iPhone storage. I have contacted Apple about it, and they said the only thing to do is factory reset the phone, but I don't want to do that. Then it would delete almost all my apps. Nothing seems to help, and there is any app or anything that can clear the phone or fix this problem, basically. I need to add, there is no thing you can do. I had to add to reset mine. And But I don't know if this is causing problems for people, if he is some type of a news reporter or something, or he has Bitcoin or something. I don't know. It looks like he has Libro FM. It's a free writing app. Google. He's using Google services like I am using. He's using Chrome. He's using Chrome Stories. Maybe he's a reporter. I don't know. He's using Capital One. I use Capital One. I have problems with Capital One right now. I have problems with Capital One doing things where I tried to purchase stuff and I have money in my account and it doesn't go through the purchase. With Capital One using Apple Pay. And he's using Facebook. I'm also using Facebook. I don't know what hidden apps he has. Most recent software update fixes this problem, they say. Backup reset and store. iOS 26.2. Anyway, that's what they say. This is my Apple photos, my albums. This is Apple storage. This is some stuff. This isn't Apple storage. It's just some pictures. Anyway, I was attacked for reporting something on CES 2020 against the January 6th incident where I made a comment on my website and also on Google posting stuff, and my car was attacked. And I found the hand actually on top of my handle. My key to my door is broken. This is the hand I found. I don't know. I don't think it was a little kid. It might have been a little kid, but sure doesn't look like one to me. As I said before, I was CES 2025 media. I was a buyer at one point. I've gone to see it so many times. Digital Creative this last time, and I was a media at CES. I did talk to them and did verify that I am media, though it still says content creator instead of media. And I do have a thing. This is me being physical media. I did go to a media only event. That was the NVIDIA event. This is an Apple receipt for Apple One. I did use Apple One. I got Apple One when I went to the event so I could listen to music and enjoy different things. I ended up keeping it for another month. I did share it with my brothers and my sister and her family, and I was going to share it with my roommate. She just recently got an Apple phone. I don't know if she ever used it. This is Apple One family plan. That's what the plan I was using. This is the my current phone. After resetting the phone, it went from iOS storage to 13 and system data to 14. Before that, it was 50 and I did do a full backup for Apple, and it looked different than this. Now it says that 76 of 128 you can use. When the storage thing was it was just completely full. It would have about 10 gigs of video, and I would try to do videos for my YouTube, like I'm on right now, and couldn't do videos because I didn't have space. I could do 4 or 5 videos. I recently been doing direct videos directly up to YouTube, and that's my issue right now. This is another plugin that you can get if you want to stream it, your machine stream to multiple places, and you can donate to them. Right now, I don't think it's working for me. I don't know why it's not working for me, but it just doesn't seem to be working anymore. It's a plugin, allows you to stream, and this is in Japanese right now, but you can take it to Google, this address, and translate it to English. If you go to Google Translate, and use Translate, and you use the feature where it says website, and that's where I'm looking for it now. Google Translate, and you go to websites, and you want Japanese to English. So we do English, since I don't speak Russian or any other language other than English, and I speak a little Swedish, I guess, and I speak a little Spanish because I tried to learn Spanish in school. So this is Japanese to English. Now it's in English, so you can understand it, about the plugin and about how it works. I did use Restream for a long time. Restream sent stuff to the wrong channels. Restream had issues. I have another problem with Hubi because Hubi has malware on it. I talked to a guy last night. He looked at my website, and my Hubi was completely blocked because it says it has malware. So I can go to it. It looks fine to me, but if someone else goes to it on a Google, we can install. Let's try to go to it on this and see what comes on this. See if it blocks it on the Mr. Chrome browser. It's actually Chrome also, and it goes through no problem. But some browsers on some mobile platforms, it will not go. And this is a screensaver that you can get free if you download the Bing screensaver app, and it's free. It's called Microsoft Rewards, and you can get it at Bing's free screensaver app. And also I can look for security. Security website, and I can check site scanner, and I put Michhaelguldelive on there, and it still says it's malware. And this is why a guy I met with last night had another channel. He's talking to me about his channel. I was talking about my channel to him, and I can't use Hubi because Hubi's malware infected. It says it's my website's malware infected, but when I go to this link on Hubi, it says so is Hubi stealing somebody else's product? and saying it's their product? I don't know. Because I go to this, and this is the screen where it says for Mint. To view technical details, it does show it's on a Amazon hosting server. I don't know if this is blocking freedom of speech or not. I don't know if that is or isn't. But when you look at view website, this is not me. This says something in Spanish. But it says who be here. But I don't have anything going to this website. And it screenshot doesn't show a screenshot here. But then I go back and look at these things. It says Dev has submitted 0, and verified 1,000,000 fishes. Well, recently Deb has stopped submitting fishes because I complained about it, I guess, and they have issues with Deb now. I don't know what the deal with Deb is. June also has stopped submitting fishes. I don't know why she has. Is it because of freedom of speech, or is it freedom of language, or freedom of religion? I don't know. Yeah. And Dark Moon has also submitted 23. Now he has over 1,000,000 fishes. That looks like a bot to me, not an actual person. But man, maybe he's just real efficient on submitting fishes. And this other guy's name, Shaza, sounds like a shareware. This sounds like a sharing app, but used to have app to make it where you can share illegal music and stuff. Shareza was what it was called, and somebody's making fun of it by making this name, maybe. Or maybe it's because record companies don't want people to have these channels. I don't know. Maybe it's because of freedom of speech. I have a problem with it because I think I have problems with my freedom of speech. Because if you look at this guy's information, I have contacted him multiple times. I have emailed him multiple times asking for him to remove it, and he has not. I've actually contacted also some other things. Now, this is funny. Is this email dragon? I at one point said it used to say it had 1,000,000, but now it's down to 19 of 423. If I have video in a previous video, you can see it showed instead of 429, it said 1,000,000. It's on YouTube. Watch it on Michhaelguldelive or Spacesbox or Simracing with Michael. It is on there. And I have contacted Hubi recently multiple times complaining about this malware issue. I've also found out that a local site has the same issue as mine, and that's this lady has a fucking is blacklisted also. This one is blacklisted by Google for something. It says it also has some type of malware. If you go more details on it, you can also see it's being blocked by the Google Safe website script. And my website is being blocked by the same script, I think, also. Because I went and the guy had a Chrome browser on his phone. Let me see if it's on my phone. If I can look at who'd be using my phone. Let's do. We're going to go to Tubi. Search for it on Google. Looks like it's working fine on this one, but it didn't work on the guy's phone last night. But because I looked at his phone, and this guy was, he complains he is a YouTuber also. I met him at when the power was out at our apartment complex. Completely, our power and the networking and everything was completely down, and everything was turned off. I walked over there to get a Coke and talked to some people. It was kind of interesting. There was a guy. There was me, him, and their guy. All four of us were in the place getting a Coke. He said he went to LA Film School, and so I don't know. This is I worked with Handy Mandy on some stuff to get her to do social media advertising. Had some videos with her and talked to her about it. Eventually had to break free from her. I've been trying to transfer her domain name to her. This is an email saying, and I purchased Handy Mandy RV Repair with her name for $20. I'll figure out how to transfer it to you. Point current website. Thanks for helping me with the radiator and help me from moving to help move to the TV, moving the TV because the TV was huge and heavy. Also, I gave her money to pay for. It shows if you shows the full story for she asked money for the radiator and she asked for money for the I guess just the radiator, and she said that but she did tell me the radiator did cost $60, and then and she bought it from Amazon. I do have a box in my room, in my other room, and it has a radiator in it. I don't know if that's my used radiator or not, but I don't know if she did me wrong or did me right. I hope she did do me right, but I don't know. This is Python. If you ever want to do something really creative, you can learn to program in Python. You can also there's a Python programming school in Coursera. I took the courses, 2 of them. There's 3 of them. There's also, you can go it on Udemy and learn Python programming. Python programming does some amazing things. This is Baxira. I was trying to install this on the machine that I'm letting my roommate borrow. I let her borrow a laptop. I'm now requesting the laptop back. I've had some issues with her. She's saying I stole stuff and I have plants and stuff killed by somebody, and I know I didn't kill the plants, and I know that other things have been stolen from me, so I think she's stealing my stuff, I'm stealing her stuff, and I didn't steal any of her stuff. I did borrow the laptop one day and put it underneath the pillow, so if she sat down, she was sat on the laptop. I did not steal it out of the room. It was my laptop to begin with. I did give it to her. I loaned it to her to do schoolwork. She recently told me she has 3 or 4 laptops, so I don't know why she can't use one of them. She has a Chromebook, and then she has 2 other laptops. One from her mom, one to her mom doing business, etc. It's a Dell. The machine I gave her was a Dell. I did buy it on Amazon. When I bought it, when I had some money, when I was taking loans from the government to go to school at the University of North Texas through Coursera. This is Restream. I tried to work with Restream. I've contacted their technical support. I have not gotten any support from them. I was on the free plan. Maybe that's why they didn't give me technical support. But I had problems where I record one stream and go to a different channel, and that's why Spacesbox. If you look at Spacesbox, it has sim racing stuff, it has VR stuff, it has all these different stuff that it doesn't have VR. It has sim racing, and it has Michhaelguldelive stuff and some other channel stuff. And then Sim Racing with Michael has stuff that is for Spacesbox. Michhaelguldelive has stuff for Spacesbox because I use this plugin. It was supposed to be working with the OBS. I really like this program, but it just seems not to work at all, so I'm not using it anymore. I've decided to part ways with them. Currently, my website is changing. Right now, I'm going back to this as my name website. I'm going to do new links and everything else. It has this plugin. This is the wallpaper or whatever with this site. I'm going to redo it. I'm going to make it have my information, Michhaelguldelive links and sites, and it has my donations and all the other stuff I'll have on it. It does have respect your privacy, plug in cookies and stuff. If you want to help me by donating to me, you can. Or you can donate to this guy. He is the one who created the plugin for the OBS plugin. You can also donate to me. This is another Oz that you can use to play games on. I was getting some games I was going to play on my desktop or on my Raspberry Pi. I've been having problems with my Raspberry Pi. I even thought I saw J2Sense in my apartment with my video camera. I need to double check that, but I don't know how he could be in my apartment. I did see him walk by my apartment one day when I was going home from the place I usually volunteer at Salina Catholic Church. J2Sense was my hero at one point, but now he's not. I don't know if I can have him as my hero if he's in my apartment screwing with my stuff. There's Lord Javu. He was a friend of mine, and now he's not. He looks like he's maybe on live. Yep, he's live right now. Looks like or he might be live on Twitch. I'm their friend. I did get this donated. StarTech was nice enough to donate me and this is the Lord Javu, friend of mine. Don't know his name. I don't want to release it. He'd asked me to release it, but that's just his character he uses. This is StarTech. They donated my first thing I had in 10 years, or 4 or 5 years. PC Cooler also donated this cooler. It was a RT500 cooler. I did contact them, and they were at one point saying that they were going to let me do a build for them, but instead they decided just to do what they did. This is Simply Amused. It's a friend of mine who does music. I love his music, and I love to get people to listen to it. This is a friend that did board gaming and helped my roommate get to and from work. I don't know if I'm going to have a relationship with him either. I have some issues with him right now. But if you like board games, you might want to buy board games from him. This is my Hubi, and it has all my channels on it and all my other information, but there's possible malware on here, so I don't recommend you go in here. But, if you want to help me, you can help me. If you don't, you don't. I do have PayPal. I have some stuff here I can show you. Unfortunately, for some odd reason, Hubi puts a little bit of it on it, and I wonder if that's what's causing the malware issue. It has stuff at the very end where it says Hubi on it, on the very end of something. But this is a thing I have. I tried to get somebody test sim racing equipment and help gain sim racing equipment on cloud gaming. And this is with 8 chatbots. This is my donation request list. It also shows my information about my car vandalism, and it also shows my CES coverage, saying that I am a CES reporter, and it does show the videos of me actually doing videos for different people, showing that I do work. If they ask me to do a donation, they give me a donation, I am going to do the job. I am going to complete the job. I am going to do all the work to show their product or service. And this is all my different websites. I have all 13 of them. I have 14 now. I was trying to post to Spacesbox, Unfortunately, it's posted to another account. It was about my car RV and Amanda with Mandy, and also other issues I had with my car. This is Preston Media Credentials. CS 2025 is media attendee. CS 2026 is media attendee, and also content creator. And I can now add on there possible. The Tacom SUV. This is the number, California Orange Sheriff. This is occurred in this area of time. It happened during that month. I did talk to the lady that was a sheriff at the time. This is the Exact Hosting. They're currently letting me host with them. They are a great host provider. Check them out. They're exacthosting.com. I used to work with Premiere Performance. I was with them for 10 years, but before them, I was with Certified Hosting. Before them, I was with another company, all with the same company. I've been hosting websites, going to CES, and having Spacesbox. If you go to the Wayback Machine, you can see Spacesbox. It's been up there a long, long time. I've been on YouTube on this channel for over 18 years. This is a Ringo books that I thought was interesting. You can purchase it, you can buy it, but the cool thing about buying a book from them is you do have it in different formats. If you like older e-readers, you can find their format here. If you go to Amazon, Amazon is only one format, and I don't know if they'll let you actually own the book versus rent the book. Through Amazon Books, they can say it's no longer published and delete it. You actually own the book, so you can put it on a hard drive and give it to somebody, or just keep it for yourself as a backup. This is why I like Being Free Library. They're wonderful people. Also, Humble Bundle has a similar deal where you can purchase the actual ebooks or purchase the actual books. There's also YouTube. Looks like there's some stuff going on. He downloaded a PC case. Looks like Lance is doing a video. Naruto and Boruto 10. Looks like AI created stuff. Looks some other stuff. Anyway. But, oh, I misspelled the Humble Bundle. Oh, oops. No, not. It's down. We're unblocked. No, I'm not blocked. Looks like it's up. And if you want to get a dumb bundle, they do have their Humble Choice going on right now. You can get that. You get a free game with Humble Choice. You can also go in here and you can. There are different charities that they have their choice going on. Their store where you buy a game directly from them. You got their charities. I know a lady runs one of the charities. It's Child's Play. I met her at the IGN event. when I did some stuff from another channel I have. If you want the bundles, you can go in here and choose a bundle, and you can choose one of these bundles. I wish they had 5 bundles. Physical is in their bundle, and possibly music. Because they do have music and software, but it is not music that people listen to. It's not Jessie Jane. It's not the Britney Spears. It's not people like that would want to be musicians that would give money to their charity. It looks like Humble Bundle's been up for 15 years. There's the games bundles currently. They start anywhere from $5 to $70. Then you can also pay. You can give them $700,000 if you want. It goes to the PayPal Giving Fund, and that money goes to the charity. The charity then will give the money, but you have to control. You can control how you give the bundle through custom way, or you can do it directly. Just whatever you want to do. If you want to do this like this Ninja Turtle, looks like they have a Ninja Turtle type thing. You can there's a bundle for $16 for all 9 items. But if you want to change it, it goes to HP Entrance Studios. The donation Experience Studios is a black-led Orlando-based 501c that provides professional entrepreneurs, video game industry opportunities to become successful and self-sustaining business. We achieve this through our accelerate programs and access to our funding opportunities, mentorships, showcase and enhance visibility and developer partnering and experience dedicated in serving developers in the community created by BIPOC, LGBTQ, and women in development. And if you want to know more about them, you can go to Experience Studios. You can also go to the bundle details. You can also go to the leaderboard, see who's been donating. Looks like somebody donated 20 pounds or 20 euros, and Australian 16 euros. I'm trying to find US dollars. I don't see that here, but there's also you can adjust your donation, default donation, extra for charity, and then custom amount. I like custom amount because you can give your charity as much as you can, but if you do what you want to do. I like Humble Bundle. I think they do a wonderful thing. They're giving back to people, giving back to God, giving back to Jesus, and helping everyone. There's also another place you want to look for is Find Help. FindHelp.org is a place to help people. They find food, housing, goods, transit, health, money, care, education, work, and legal. They're a pretty cool organization. If you like Jelly Roll, there is a song I like of his. It is his song is "I'm Not Okay," and it's my song I listen to sometimes when I'm having a rough day. And there's some other songs I like listening to. I feel like I've lost my family. I talked to this girl, and now she's no longer talking to me, and I haven't heard from her. And it was my family, a big group of people, and they completely disappeared. I don't know if the government took them away, or if they just died, or had some terrible car accident or something. But I lost her, and it's been tough for me. I did contact her. She did meet Zoe in Indonesia. She took some video of Zoe, and Zoe did confirm that she did unfortunately lose her. She gave all of the money that I sent her to Donald J. Trump. And I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what her word was. She was a student at the Naval Academy, and she had another roommate that was at the Naval Academy, and I know who she is, and she's proudly serving the Navy. My dad also served the Navy. He was a naval colonel. I have a flagpole at my old house where I used to live. It was given me by Admiral Furlong. Admiral Furlong did serve the Navy. He was an admiral, rear admiral. He was proudly in. Supposedly, my voices say there was a hat trick involved with the gift with the flagpole. If I did anything worth it, I would get the hat trick, and I feel I did, because our world at one point was a slave world. Now it's a free world, and I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what my head says. I haven't probably double checked and overchecked and double checked and rechecked. This is my Patreon. Looks like, I don't know if people can donate to me through Patreon, but I've been having problems where I don't get any donations. I don't know if this little stuff on the bottom of this Hubi stuff is causing me not to get donations, or if it's something else that's causing me not to get donations. And if that's Hubi's fault, then I don't want to use Hubi. And also, Hubi, the one that had link on my thing, also said, of all things, it said that it was in Spanish, or Espanol. It was, and we showed that earlier, right? You can record the video to look at that earlier. I'm currently using DuckDuckGo instead of Google. DuckDuckGo, if you want to use them, you can. I like DuckDuckGo. I moved from Google. I may go back to Google when I can trust Google. I may have to find out if DuckDuckGo has photo sharing and all the stuff that Google has, because I always like. Anyway, it looks like they have desktop and mobile desktop extensions. They have their own browser. I don't know if it's Chromium based, or if it's Edge based, or if it's Firefox or Opera. I do want Firefox to be redesigned. I want Firefox also have cloud gaming. I went to Amazon. No one supports cloud gaming on Firefox. Firefox has been out for 20 years. I wish it would have some support. Anyway, this is some stuff I have. It says the CS 2020 Media, 2026 Media, and Content and Technology and Press. And this is me. I'm more balding now. These are links directly to my Patreon, directly to my PayPal donate, directly to my affiliate marketing through a phone service. It has connections to Facebook, to Twitter, to Twitch, Michhaelguldelive, Simracing with Michael, VR with Michael, all my different channels. Vegan Works with Michael is my vegan channel. Cooking with Space is my cooking channel. I have Spacesbox Charities I Hope You Support. Check out Child's Play Direct link on there. Check out Toby's Keith charity on there. Check out all the military charities on that list. Check out also all the different links to different things on charities I hope you support. There's also the Salvation Army. I did stay at the Salvation Army for 6 months. I did stay at the Friendship Shelter for 6 months. Then I got into their housing program. But I did work for office for when I was in the homeless place in Amarillo. It was for homeless directly, just only for homeless. It wasn't for anybody else. It was open to street people. And yeah, I was there, and I was working at Best Buy. And then I later got a job working for Office Depot. And then I lost my job at Office Depot with 2 failed surveys. the people at the tech bench were helping me. I was having problems with my voices. I was also having problems because it was really slow. I was having with people at Office Depot. You have to check out people that have tax ID information. That tax ID information, you have to look it up. It takes time to look stuff like that up. Possible malware on Hubi. Check out Elmercy Treasures if you like sea glass and sea jewelry. I appreciate my family in both dimensions, God and Jesus and people of light, and sometimes people of the dark that help me and protect me and guide me. This is Spacesbox.com. You can also look at my new links on Google Pages. It has a picture of me at the NVIDIA only event. So that is NVIDIA only. It was press only event. I did go into it, and I was press. Prayers copied around the web, just prayers and stuff. Twitter and X just has stuff about my ex. Learn English from me. My possible have Hubi malware. Christians, voice groups. If you think unkind things, maybe read this, or see bad dreams about me, maybe look at this. I am reading a book, look at my book, Open Letter to Republican Party. Charities, I hope you support our services, our stories, my blog, my different blogs, Hubi, Michhaelguldelive, and my blog both have blogs. My newsletter, if you want to join that, Spacesbox LLC, Spacesbox ad, home, giving back to space, or me, or Michael, and all that stuff. And then this is my I'm gonna have to lose my Patreon because no one's donated. I don't know why no one's donated to my. This is my my card, business card I gave out at CES. I gave out 400 different cards. This is my charities I hope you support on Spacesbox.com. This is Hubi. This is me again. Hi guys, how you doing? If you have a question about this Apple storage, please do. I don't know why. Check your iPhone and see if you have problems where it says that there is, I had 50 gigs. That guy had, what was it? That guy had 72 gigs in the system data. I had 50. It might be because I have a lot of pictures and stuff, but when I redid it, the same pictures were there, and it did change. It went down from to 12. This is Michhaelguldelive with Spacesbox.com and from CS 2026 reporter. Check out my CS 2026 record footage under CS 2026, and also check out my other footage there on that playlist, and also check out my Laguna Beach footage. Also check out this. This is littlefreelibrary.org. It's in 219 bronze award project, Girl Scout 2000. Anyway, it looks like this is I see this. There's a project like this also at Solana Catholic Church that has Catholic bookstore type books, and then this one has a books for just regular books. This is at the Rancho Santa Margarita Lake Library, where the everything's at the lake right beside the auditorium where you can have concerts and stuff. This is really cool. Check it out. Check out also Bean Free Library and Project Gutenberg. Also check out there's if you like games, you can try Bean Humble Bundle is a great place to find stuff really cheap and free, or not free but really cheap. And then you can also find at Bean Free Library. Bean has a bookstore. It's a great bookstore. A good project. It is completely free, but there's also Amazon. You can look for books free on Amazon. You can also look for things on Amazon. Also has Amazon Prime free gaming, and then there's also other stuff you can look for. This looks like a lot of cool, interesting books. There's Michael Crichton's Stay of Fear. There's some Tom Without Remorse, Tom Clancy, and there's some other books in here that look like pretty interesting finds if you're looking for a book to read, if you like real physical books instead of ebooks. Anyway, talk to you later. This is Space from Spacesbox.com, and check me out at Spacesbox.com and Michhaelguldelive. And also check me out on all my channels that are listed on Spacesbox.com or on in the donation request list, and also on the donation request list. If you send me a donation, I'll do what you required from the donation and give you some videos for it. Also, check out my list of channels listed on the donation request, and also check out my Spacesbox LLC. Check out my newsletter, and also check out Spaces Michhaelguldelive. When you look at there's actually links directly to my different channels. I'll check them all out. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. Have a great day. Bye-bye. This is the lake again. It's a beautiful lake out here in Rancho San. Hi, this is Michael with Spacesbox.com. I've been volunteering at the Solana Catholic Church pantry for about 8 or 9 or 10 times, working for Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit, and sometimes the Holy Ghost, trying to help people get food. And you can find food through any pantry that you choose. There's a St. Killian's here in Mission Viejo. There's one I'm in Rancho San Margarita, so this is Rancho Margarita. There's also one in South County Outreach in Irvine, and there's a few other ones around. Please choose the pantry of your choice. Also, please find a pantry. There's also Church of Christ. Please check your find. You can go to Google, search for pantry, and then the pantry you'll find food at pantry. It's usually free. If you want food, go there, ask about it. You can also volunteer. You can also donate food. There's also places like Habitat for Humanity, where you can volunteer to build houses and put people in houses so they are no longer homeless. You can also find other solutions. Please donate to Friendship Shelter. Friendship Shelter is a homeless ministry that helps people with housing. There's also the people over at the Salvation Army. They help people with homelessness. I was at both Salvation Army and in Amarillo, Texas, and also Friendship Shelter here in Laguna Beach. I do have a podcast for Laguna Beach. That is Friendship Shelter. Please check it out. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe. And if you don't, that's okay too, but it really helps when you click like and subscribe. Please subscribe to all 13 of my channels. They're listed on Michhaelguldelive. And check out my donation request list. It's on Spacesbox. And when you see that, there is a list of things I've done for donations, and when I've done them, I've completed their task of doing videos for the donations. Please check them out and help me get more donations so I can do more videos. Also, thank you for your time and support, and please click like and subscribe. And thank you, Lord, for being part of my life, and Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit. Sometimes the devil, because I get really mad and get violent, but I do try to do my best by God, and I pray for everybody that connects to me through this video. And I pray that you happiness and success, and you have love and family, and may love and family find me, and success find me also. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. Have a great day, guys. Click like and subscribe, and check me out. Have a great day. Looks like my mic was muted. Sorry, guys. Let's go over all of what I just said before. Looks like I keep on screwing up. Maybe I'm just a screw up. Maybe disabled, and maybe I can hear voices, but I try to do the best by people and by God and by Jesus. And I do love Jesus, and I do love God and the Holy Spirit. If you look at all my links, you can check them out. If you need help, Mill Emergency, dial 988. If you have a emergency that deals with somebody's trying to shoot you, hurt you, or rape you, dial 911. If you need some help with food or housing, you might dial 211. I don't know if they have 211 here in California or not. They did that in Amarillo, Texas. You can also search for findhelp.org. You can also, if you need help for food, you can search Google for pantry or food, usually pantry or food. I did try to get a church that was in Las Vegas. It was on the near my Airbnb that I stayed at when I stayed in Vegas, behind this lady's house. I asked them to get some locks put in so they could have combination locks. That way they wouldn't have to worry about, they did keys at the time. I was worried that somebody would get hold of the keys, make a copy, and then come back and rob somebody. I was robbed when I was in Vegas. It sucked being robbed in Vegas. I was robbed when I was staying at one of the hotels downtown. And that's why I told them to do that. Anyway. People all know about what I was complaining. This is the storage issue, iPhone storage issue. Looks like I don't know if anybody's updated any of this. I did update some of mine, and I even pasted it some more. And I'm gonna add my URL for this on it after I post. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great night. Bye bye.